J. Robert Oppenheimer, a pivotal figure in the Manhattan Project. Discover the story of the man who changed the course of history with his groundbreaking work. Born in 1904, Oppenheimer's brilliance in theoretical physics was evident early on. He played a pivotal role in the Manhattan Project during World War II. Young Oppenheimer. My leadership was instrumental in the project's groundbreaking achievements. Together, we made history. Born into privilege in New York City, 1904. His parents nurtured his intellectual gifts. Our home was filled with books and intellectual gatherings. He developed a love for science early on. His curiosity shaped his life's trajectory. Oppenheimer attended Harvard at 18, excelling in chemistry. My interests shifted towards theoretical physics and quantum mechanics. He graduated summa cum laude in 3 years. He then studied under Max Born in Germany. His time in Europe deepened his understanding of physics. At Göttingen, Oppenheimer published pioneering research. My research earned me a doctorate at 23. He returned to the US and joined Berkeley's faculty. My teaching attracted a devoted following. His lectures were legendary, inspiring many. His work continually expanded scientific horizons. Oppenheimer joined Berkeley's faculty in 1929. His lectures were both captivating and rigorous. He made groundbreaking contributions to quantum mechanics. His innovative work attracted international acclaim. Oppenheimer's prominence in the field was rapidly increasing. Oppenheimer delved into the mysteries of subatomic particles and cosmic rays. His pioneering work propelled particle physics forward. He worked closely with experimental physicists. His insights were crucial for the early understanding of black holes. Oppenheimer's insatiable curiosity drove his groundbreaking research. Oppenheimer fostered a vibrant intellectual community. He believed in collaboration for scientific progress. His partnership with Ernest Lawrence was pivotal. Their teamwork advanced nuclear research significantly. Oppenheimer bridged theoretical and experimental physics. WWII's urgency led to the Manhattan Project. I accepted the challenge to lead. He bridged scientific, military, and political realms. My resolve inspired trust. Under his leadership, the team worked tirelessly to develop the atomic bomb. Los Alamos emerged as a center of innovation. Despite the isolation, a strong sense of community developed. Oppenheimer encouraged a culture of intellectual freedom. We engaged in groundbreaking discussions. The team's dedication resulted in significant advancements. The Trinity Test. After years of relentless work, the moment of truth arrived. The first atomic bomb, nicknamed Gadget, was ready for testing. July 16, 1945, in New Mexico. As dawn broke, tension filled the air. Scientists and military observers gathered, eyes fixed on the steel tower. Oppenheimer gave the final go-ahead. At 5:29 a.m., the world witnessed a blinding flash, a deafening roar, and a towering mushroom cloud. The Trinity Test was a success, evoking awe, fear, and a profound sense of responsibility. I recalled the words from the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. The Trinity Test marked the dawn of the atomic age, an era of immense potential and grave danger. Oppenheimer and his team had opened Pandora's box, forever altering the course of history. Section 4. The Weight of the World. The successful test at Trinity marked a pivotal moment in history. Weeks later, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, causing unprecedented destruction. The bombings ended the war swiftly, but sparked intense debate and ethical concerns. The knowledge of such destruction weighed heavily on me. Oppenheimer became a strong advocate for international control of atomic energy. He joined other scientists in urging governments to prevent a nuclear arms race, yet the Cold War's grip made cooperation difficult. My security clearance was revoked in 1954, overshadowing my career. Oppenheimer's story highlights the profound ethical dilemmas arising from scientific advancements. A voice of conscience. The dawn of the atomic age brought a mix of emotions to J. Robert Oppenheimer. He was deeply troubled by the devastation unleashed on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I became a vocal advocate for arms control. I urged world leaders to prevent a nuclear arms race. Oppenheimer's influence waned as his political activism grew. The investigation cast a shadow over Oppenheimer's reputation. Despite the scrutiny, I continued to speak out against the nuclear arms race. Oppenheimer's voice of conscience resonated through the corridors of power, a testament to his unwavering commitment to a safer, more peaceful world. In 1954, Oppenheimer's past caught up with him. The Atomic Energy Commission, or AEC, initiated a security clearance hearing. They questioned his loyalty and his past associations. I was accused of being a security risk. It was a highly publicized event that captivated the nation. The charges against Oppenheimer were based on his past political affiliations and his opposition to the hydrogen bomb project. His former colleagues and friends were called to testify. Some defended his character and his loyalty. Others, however, expressed doubts about his judgment and his trustworthiness. The hearings were a grueling ordeal for Oppenheimer. He was forced to defend his actions and his beliefs. After weeks of testimony and deliberation, the AEC voted to revoke Oppenheimer's security clearance. The decision effectively ended his career in government service and tarnished his reputation. I was devastated by the outcome of the hearings. I felt betrayed by the government I had served so faithfully during the war. The Oppenheimer security hearings were a reflection of the paranoia and fear that gripped the United States during the McCarthy era. They highlighted the dangers of political witch hunts and showed the chilling effect such actions could have on intellectual freedom and dissent. The revocation of his security clearance marked a significant shift in Oppenheimer's life. He withdrew from the public eye. I dedicated myself to teaching and writing. I earned respect as an elder statesman in the scientific community. I championed peace and the responsible use of science. He joined the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. There, he embraced his role as a scholar and mentor. Oppenheimer gathered a new generation of physicists around him. He inspired them with his knowledge and passion for science. Despite the setbacks and controversies, Oppenheimer's legacy as a brilliant physicist and a complex historical figure remains secure. His contributions to theoretical physics, particularly in quantum mechanics and astrophysics, continue to shape scientific thought today. Since his death in 1967, Oppenheimer's reputation has been rehabilitated. The scientific community acknowledges his brilliance and contributions to physics. The public now appreciates the complexities of his life and the difficult choices he faced. Although deeply affected by the security clearance ordeal, Oppenheimer was not completely silenced. He returned to academia, seeking solace in the world of ideas and the pursuit of knowledge. The Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey, offered me a haven, a place where I could continue my scientific work and engage in intellectual discourse with some of the brightest minds of the time. Oppenheimer's time at the Institute was marked by a return to his roots as a scholar and a mentor. He delved back into theoretical physics, exploring new frontiers in quantum mechanics and cosmology. I gathered around me a new generation of physicists, eager to learn. My lectures, once again, became legendary, filled with my characteristic brilliance and passion for science. Beyond his scientific pursuits, Oppenheimer became increasingly interested in the philosophical and ethical implications of science. The atomic bomb had forced the world to confront the potentially devastating consequences of scientific progress. I felt a deep responsibility to use my platform to speak out about the importance of ethical considerations in science, the need for scientists to be mindful of the potential impact of their work. He wrote and lectured extensively on the social responsibility of scientists, urging his colleagues to consider the broader implications of their research. I believed that science should be a force for good in the world, a tool for solving humanity's most pressing problems. I challenged the scientific community to engage in a dialogue with the public, to bridge the gap between the world of science and the world of politics and policy. J. Robert Oppenheimer's life was a tapestry woven with threads of brilliance, tragedy, and enduring significance. He was a scientific prodigy, a charismatic leader, a complex figure who navigated the tumultuous waters of the 20th century, leaving an indelible mark on history. His legacy continues to spark debate and inspire reflection, reminding us of the profound impact of scientific discovery and the ethical dilemmas that can arise from the pursuit of knowledge. Oppenheimer's contributions to theoretical physics remain significant. His work on quantum mechanics, cosmic rays, and black holes pushed the boundaries of human understanding, laying the groundwork for future generations of scientists. His role in the Manhattan Project, while fraught with moral complexities, demonstrated the power of human ingenuity and the devastating potential of nuclear weapons. Beyond his scientific achievements, Oppenheimer's story serves as a cautionary tale about the relationship between science, politics, and society. His security clearance ordeal highlighted the dangers of political extremism and the importance of protecting intellectual freedom. Oppenheimer's willingness to speak out against the nuclear arms race, even at great personal cost, demonstrated his commitment to ethical principles and his belief in the power of dialogue and diplomacy. In the decades since his death, Oppenheimer's reputation has been largely rehabilitated. He is remembered as a brilliant physicist, a dedicated teacher, and a complex figure who grappled with some of the most challenging ethical dilemmas of his time. His story continues to resonate in the 21st century, a reminder of the enduring power of ideas, the importance of responsible innovation, and the need to approach scientific progress with both awe and caution. J. Robert Oppenheimer's life was a paradox, mirroring the very forces he unleashed upon the world. He was a brilliant physicist. I possessed a deep understanding of the universe's secrets, yet I was also the architect of its potential destruction. His creation of the atomic bomb marked a turning point in human history. It thrust us into an era where our own ingenuity threatened our very existence. My story is not just about scientific breakthroughs, it is a tale of moral reckoning. I grappled with the consequences of my work. Oppenheimer understood the profound ethical dilemmas of scientific progress. His advocacy for arms control showcased his commitment to a safer world. I believed in the power of international cooperation. I hoped to contain the destructive potential I had helped unleash. His legacy remains complex and multifaceted. Oppenheimer is remembered as both a visionary and a tragic figure. I am a symbol of human potential. I represent both our capacity for creation and destruction. My story serves as a timeless reminder. We are reminded of the responsibility that comes with knowledge. We must wield scientific advancements wisely. As we navigate an era defined by rapid technological advancement, my story holds even greater relevance. We face new ethical challenges. These challenges arise from artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and climate change. We must learn from the past. We need to engage in thoughtful dialogue about the implications of our discoveries. My life is a stark reminder. It reminds us that the pursuit of knowledge should always be guided by a sense of responsibility for the future. Our very survival may depend on it.